What's going on, people? It's Flight Sports TV. I appreciate y'all for checking with me, man. We got a crazy topic tonight, man. I appreciate everybody that's been rocking with me, man. Yesterday we had a great interview, live show with the one and only Hoop Jargon. I need everybody to go subscribe to Hoop Jargon. He about, say, roughly a little over 20 more subscribers away from getting monetized. Well, let's go support Hoop Jargon. It's Flight Sports TV. Shout out DJ. Shout out Ball Facts. Listen, hit that like button and most definitely hit that subscribe button. Y'all know who y'all rocking with. It's Flight Sports TV. Y'all go subscribe to Flight Sports TV on Instagram. Pardon me. Y'all go follow me. You know, we definitely litty over there. We dropping content daily, all day. So y'all don't want to miss that. So if y'all really rocking with me, y'all want to go on Instagram to Flight Sports TV because that's where I'm bringing content early on in the day. I'm putting posts out. I'm engaging. That's where you can really connect. It's Flight Sports. We're making it accessible for the people. You feel me? So it is what it is. Let's get into it right quick. We got a lot of free agents coming up, as we can see. I hope everybody having a good 4th of July. But like I said, we working on the 4th of July. Lonzo Ball, it's crazy. This free agency is very tricky. Every day, some new shit is emerging. You obviously you're gonna have free agents competing with him. I would say John Collins is emerging as a threat in that restricted free agency space. He's becoming possibly, if not right there with Lonzo Ball, if he didn't pass him already. But him and Lonzo is going to be the top restricted free agents. Players like Kawhi Leonard, I'm throwing him out there. Nobody really knows, but anybody with some knowledge on the situation think it's just smoke and mirrors and he's returning back to the Clippers. The Clippers have definitely put themselves in position and made themselves very attractive for Lonzo. For Kawhi Leonard. So it wouldn't make sense for Kawhi Leonard to think, oh shit, let me go ahead and leave and go ahead and look for greener pastures. Why do that? You right there in a great situation, right where you at. You don't have to do that. We just gotta play it smart around here, y'all. We just got things they gotta play. We being real smart here. I'm saying Lonzo, John Collins. Where does Lonzo Ball fit in this? So for the people that's here watching, where does Lonzo fit in the situation with the restricted free agency space? Are y'all viewing John Collins as a threat? Because I am. What's going on with Kawhi Leonard? Are you viewing Kawhi Leonard as a threat? Are you viewing Kyle Lowry, Chris Paul? I see Chris Paul returning to Phoenix. You understand? Kyle Lowry, I could see him going to Philadelphia. If Kyle Lowry, I could see Kyle in Philadelphia or definitely Miami. You understand? So Lonzo Ball and John Collins seems like the two likely on the move. You understand? Those seem like the two likely for sure, guaranteed. Those two guys could be on the move for similar reasons in both respects. Because you can't pay everybody. The Pelicans are seeing that dilemma, and now the Atlanta Hawks are seeing that dilemma. Lonzo Ball's is top 10 as a free agent point guard. Oh, definitely. Like I said, I've narrowed down maybe top 5. Lonzo is gonna get an offer. You understand? So it is what it is. John Collins is dealing with a similar situation with Lonzo Ball. Just the only problem is his Hawks situation is a lot more suitable for him. You understand? He's not out of place like Lonzo is at times with the Pelicans, or what I say most of the time. You understand? So it's not a lot of maxes to give out. So John Collins is going to end up probably getting fucked over due to the fact of you got to pay everybody. You got Trae Young. You pay Trae Young. Who else? You got all these shooters. Bogdanovich just came on like a damn near max deal. You understand? Look at these other players coming up. You got Cam Reddish playing out of his mind. Kevin Huerter. These players you're going to have to keep. You understand? So Capella has played very well. He's locking down that center position for them. How attractive is John Collins to the Hawks' future? Are they looking at him as dispensable? Can they get him? Can they figure out to get something like him, his quality for cheap? That's what the Hawks are thinking. Similar to what the Pelicans is thinking. They thinking, oh shit, we can go ahead and get and replace Lonzo production for cheap. But they gonna get assed out. Reddish will have to get paid. Yeah, you see, Cam Reddish got to get paid. Look at all these people that got to get paid. You still got to have money to put around these guys. You don't want to just max everything out. Shout out Low Key T. You need to get up with me too, T. Yo, another thing I want to point out, T, I'm gonna need you tonight around 11 o'clock. We're gonna be talking about Sha'Carri Richardson. I got a special guest this evening at 11:10. We going live, pretty much like right after this live. We going up, and then we're gonna be talking about Sha'Carri Richardson and all the dynamics, the division that is causing. You know, I got a special guest, your Low Key T. I think you need to meet this brother. He got a YouTube channel too. And mind you, this guy right here who's going to be my special guest, he is my blood brother. You understand? So actually Kent, like real blood. You understand? No gang relations. Blood brother. You understand? So I want Low Key T to definitely engage in that. So if you're free around 11, we'll appreciate you. About 11:10, we going live. So listen. It's crazy. Back to what I'm saying. Lonzo Ball, man, it's going to be a fucked up situation. You understand? Lonzo going to get paid due to the fact of it's not so many free agents that's out there. It's not like other draft classes when you got 4, 5, 6, 7 different people that you could say, oh shit, I mean, teams are going to be eyeing him before they even see Lonzo. Lonzo at the forefront of shit. To the point where he might have had some flexibility, like he might be able to really do what the fuck he want to do out here, you know. And then also you got Rich Paul, you understand? Rich Paul, I mean, he's come on, I mean, this motherfucker, he's known for doing and getting what he wants. You understand? So he gonna get Lonzo whatever Lonzo asking for, wherever he want. I'm pretty sure. And that Griffin situation, Rich Paul and Griffin, they know each other. They have a relationship. I'm not sure it's the best relationship, but they do have a relationship. So I do see a situation where those two parties could come together and put Lonzo in a good situation, because it's obviously not New Orleans. I think we all agreed on that. Hit that like button, everybody. It's Flight Sports TV. You already know what it is. And everybody go hit me up on the gram, too. We heavy on Instagram right now, man. I'm telling you. If you're rocking with Flight Sports TV, you definitely going to want to check me out on the gram. You understand? Because that's where you're going to get the content, you know, throughout the day. I'm putting shit out there in the day, too. You understand? So you want to be on Flight Sports. Follow me on Flight Sports TV on the gram. Appreciate y'all. You understand? Hit that subscribe button. So back to what I'm saying, man. John Collins, he just played the fuck out of his mind. It's crazy because he deserved a max. John Collins ain't taking shit less than the max. You understand? No, I think it's a different situation with Lonzo. I think Lonzo gonna get the near max, like a low under what Collins going for. Collins gonna try. He gonna get maxed out by somebody. Somebody gonna be crazy enough to put the max on the table for him. I just hope it's not the Knicks. You understand? But he is a good young player. He can hit threes. He's a high flyer. You understand? He can handle the ball. John Collins is all right. You understand? The Hawks should think about re-signing him. But the only problem is you re-sign Collins, then it fucks you all over the board. Like I said, the Pelicans, if they were to give Lonzo the money that he won, let's say Lonzo won $22 million. Okay, cool. Not a 25, 30 situation. 22 mil a year. You know, something crazy like that. Lonzo getting 22 a year. You know, that might screw them over because you got BI on the max. They got Steven Adams. He on the fucking max. I think he on like a 5-year, 100+ something. That the deal that came out of, and then they had that he had got from OKC, and also they read him up. I think they signed him for additional 2+ years. So the Pelicans are all in a fucked up situation. You understand? So how do you put the pieces around Brandon Ingram, Zion, because that's pretty much who they really thinking about. And at times they really focusing on Zion. Zion's got to get paid. We know this. So they got to reserve another max for Zion. This is New Orleans. Are they going over the luxury tax? I'm not sure if this is the team that does shit like this. You understand? So let's see what happens. That's why I see Lonzo pretty much out of the door in New Orleans due to the fact of you can't give everybody a max. You got B.I. on the max. You got Steven Adams on the damn near max. Then you got to pay Zion. What do you put around them? You max out Lonzo, that destroys your flexibility in the future. You understand? So now you don't have the money to put around everybody. How do you replace a better JJ Redick? How do you get a guy like Josh Hart, who I think is out the door? You got to replace people to put around them. And there's so much turmoil in New Orleans right now with the whole Griffin situation. You got the problems going on with the coach. There is no damn coach. It's very much uncertain in New Orleans, at least until they get a head coach. When they get a head coach, then I'll be like, okay, shit might start making a little bit more sense. But as of right now, shit ain't making a goddamn sense. It makes no sense right now what's happening. There's no coach, there's no direction. What the hell is going on? Free agency is approaching. Did we not realize the finals is about to be over in about another week and a half or so? The finals start, I think, Tuesday. This series could be over as early as this weekend. If not over, we know it's looking crazy. Somebody could be up 3-1 on a motherfucker or a situation like that. There's injuries, all kind of shit going on. Free agency is right around the corner. There's no direction in New Orleans, the team that Lonzo plays for. Why would Lonzo stay? You would only be staying there just to play with Zion Williamson. That would be the only reason why you're sticking around there, is to play with Zion. Because otherwise it makes absolutely no sense. You understand? It's Flight Sports TV. Hit that like button, y'all. We got a couple of people in here. I need everybody to start hitting that like button, man, because that brings the videos up a notch. You understand? That shit, when y'all hit the like button, it just goes on to a broader audience. So I definitely need those likes up. Support Flight Sports. It's going to be a crazy free agency. It's going to be one of the most exciting free agencies, especially for us, because shout out Danny Joseph. Everybody hit that like button and most definitely hit that subscribe button. This is going to be one of the more exciting free agents for all of us. This whole Lonzo Ball situation, the news, the speculation, this shit ain't even start yet. You understand? When the season is over, shit is going to start rolling around. You might hear something soon, like signals coming out. It's real quiet right now in New Orleans. I am going to admit that. You don't hear much talks going on. You don't hear no head coaching candidate leading like Portland. You heard shit going on like other teams. The teams are getting their coaches. Boston got their coach from Udoka from the Nets. Like I said, Chauncey's over there. Teams are getting coaches. You understand? So you hearing speculation in Orlando with possibly them bringing in Penny Hardaway and shit like that. New Orleans is radio silent. You don't know what the hell is going on in New Orleans. You don't know nothing. It's like they keeping that shit radio silent, which leads me to believe that David Griffin is going to fuck over Lonzo Ball and the whole entire players once again and handpick another flunky and set the Pelicans back another year or two, where Griffin will be fired, Brandon Ingram will be traded, Lonzo would have been already long gone. And then the worst of them all, you got a situation with Zion Williamson requesting a trade. You're already hearing things in New Orleans. I told you, once Lonzo leave, they didn't do right by Lonzo Ball, right? So the Pelicans are going to be cursed. You're already hearing a relocation and all that, too. When Zion Williamson requests a trade, New Orleans will not be playing. I'll tell you what, New Orleans won't be in New Orleans. The Pelicans will not be there in another 10 years. I would say that another 5 to 6 years, you're going to be hearing about relocation for the Pelicans, unless they sign some mega free agent or some shit, unless they get Damian Lillard or something like that. If they don't get another star player next to Zion Williamson, that whole situation is going to implode, okay? Because the first domino is Lonzo Ball leaving. You're going to notice things ain't going to be so easy to score in New Orleans once Lonzo leaves. You ain't just going to replace a point guard of that magnitude like that. I know a lot of people think this shit is a joke. People sleeping. This is Lonzo Ball. He was put in a fucked up situation, and then the Pelicans are going to be witnessing him flourishing in other situations. The Pelicans fucked Lonzo Ball over when they had all of those guards. I can't believe the shit that was taking place this season. I've never seen a situation like this. You understand? Nobody should have their jobs after something like this. And I see the similar situation continuing if Lonzo Ball was to foolishly make a screwed up decision, which probably wouldn't be his fault. Let's say the Pelicans want to trap Lonzo and match the offer, which would be just depressing for all of us. You understand? But I will tell you, it could happen. So we got to brace ourselves for one of David Griffin's fuck ups. You feel me? Where he's gonna match the offer for Lonzo to put him in purgatory and fuck his career over. I'm telling you, it could happen. I want to let everybody know we going live again around 11:10. We're gonna be talking about Sha'Carri Richardson. I got a special guest. You understand? It's gonna be real controversial, real political. It's Flight Sports TV. I need everybody to support that. Yesterday we had a crazy interview with Hoop Jargon. You know, the one and only legendary Hoop Jargon. I need everybody to go subscribe to Hoop Jargon right now on YouTube. He's about a little roughly over 20 subscribers away from getting monetized. I need everybody to go support my man Hoop Jargon. It's Flight Sports TV. Listen, hit that like button. And definitely everybody go fucking support me on the gram. I ain't gonna say it no more. Support me on the gram. It's Flight Sports TV on Instagram. That's where you're going to get the daily content during the day. You understand? So it is what it is. It's crazy how the Pelicans players, all of them have done great. You know, Lonzo, Josh Hart has had his moments. We all know KAWHi, you know, all-star, all that. What's going on with Kyle Kuzma? You understand? I just want to point something out with Kyle Kuzma. You know, he took a shitty offer. See, Lonzo Ball and that trade was crazy. Kyle Kuzma took a shitty deal, and I'm pretty sure it was orchestrated by LeBron James and all of those dickheads in LA. That's probably why he's so frustrated. They got Kyle Kuzma for the cheap. They was able to sign Kyle Kuzma for little to nothing. You understand? It's crazy. Shout out Trell talking about he needs that's the shit Lonzo ain't going for. I want y'all to see this deal that Kyle Kuzma signed. If Kyle Kuzma was on a better team, had the ball in a better situation, he would have a way better contract than this. I think they would shut. This dude signed for 3 years, $40 million. That's a very team-friendly deal. You understand? Lonzo Ball don't need to be signing no team-friendly deals. Kyle Kuzma should be getting damn near $20 million a year, y'all, because he's all in a fucked up situation. You understand? If you put Kyle Kuzma could be a secondary option, a possibly number one option for a young rebuilding team. You send Kyle Kuzma to Detroit, they got themselves a go-to scorer. You understand? This is the type of player Kuzma is. This dude is getting paid 3 years. For 3 years, he's only getting paid $40 million a year, y'all. What's that like maybe $13 million a year, if I'm not mistaken? You know, y'all do the math. You understand? That's a little over $10 million a year. That's mega money to all of us, yes. But this is too much of a team-friendly deal. I don't like this deal. That's all I'm gonna say. It's disgusting. This deal, man. Somebody need to account for this. They can't low blow Lonzo like this. Try to send Lonzo to a shitty deal like this. Kyle Kuzma is gonna be the sickest. When you see this deal, BI maxed out, Lonzo maxed out. Shit, it's crazy. Josh Hart. They got Josh Hart, my man Josh Hart out here. He's up. I bet you he gonna sign more than 3 years, $40 million. You understand? So it seems like all the Lakers players, the former Lakers, are in a great situation. And mind you, I believe LeBron James was behind that Kyle Kuzma contract. It's kind of crazy how the media and Laker fans and like I said, they didn't point out how Kyle Kuzma got completely lowblowed, even though he's trash, like with the Lakers, because he's all out of place. You understand? The Lakers got him all just in a frenzy because he's not even a factor. It's just LeBron and goddamn Anthony Davis. And they're going to have to address that. You know, you can't just be too star heavy, LeBron, AD, and just fuck everybody else. That's their problem. I was happy Lonzo did get out that situation. So people got to think about that when guys is talking about Lonzo returning back to the Lakers. You have to think about the whole LeBron dynamic. I read an article about Lakers wanting to do a sign and trade with Zoe and Diaz. Who's Diaz? Dennis Smith. Rich Paul won't allow Zoe to be trapped in those cheap contracts. Yeah, that cheap contract, man. That's what I'm saying. That's when people go sign with Rich Paul, it's for the bag. You understand? A lot of teams, like I said, you sign with Rich Paul, you going for the bag. My man, who is it? Draymond, I think he fired his representation and all that, sign with Rich Paul. He got him the bag. This motherfucker is on. He on the damn near maxed out deal. That's why I say look for Lonzo Ball to get a situation like that. One of them 4 years, 80 something. Like I think Draymond on something crazy. Draymond getting over 20 mil. Trail is referring to Schroeder. Oh, Dennis Smith. Oh, pardon me. I mean Dennis Schroeder. I could see that happening. Let's see what happens. Though Rich Paul guys stick together. So when you become a Rich Paul guy, you might can go back to LA. But me personally, I think Lonzo Ball knows where he's going because Lonzo Ball has been putting out music on Instagram. This guy's putting out smoke signals, talking about he gonna drop music every day until he's signed. It seems like Lonzo Ball is very festive about the situation. You understand? He cooling. You understand? Which leads me to believe he know where he going. There's no mystery. It's just a mystery to me and you. You understand? He knows where he's going, and I think it's already done. I think all I know is he ain't going back to the Pelicans. So, and I'm seeing things from LaMelo Ball. You understand? I'm seeing smoke signals pop, and LaMelo Ball, Lonzo hanging out together. LaMelo sitting. He had I think his post was something referring to, hey, I can't. I gotta move in silence, otherwise people gonna tell on me. And then who's standing right next to him? Lonzo Ball. These things are starting to become alarming to me. And I'll be remiss if I didn't tell y'all that I didn't think Charlotte was becoming a contender and a damn viable contender. And I think people start needing to take Charlotte very serious because there's been a lot of smoke signals and shit ain't all smoke and mirrors. Something got to be real. It's Flight Sports TV. Hit that like button if y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. And if you new, hit that subscribe button. What's going on? Mo Bamba, what's up? Yeah. It seemed like we having some technical difficulties. You feel me? Shout out Trail in here. I know everybody out probably doing some 4th of July shit, letting go of fireworks and all that. Pause. You feel me? So, that's not my wave. I think Jello going to Charlotte for sure though. I mean, Jello, this whole Jello shit is crazy. Yo, Mo Bamba, you there? So your shit on me. You there? You probably gonna have to come back. Melo about to be feeding the beast. If they give Jello a shot, I see 12 to 14 a game. I tell you what, Jello shot is going to be in that Drew League game with all of them supposed to be playing. You understand? What the hell is Lonzo Ball and LaMelo? What the hell they got a game from going to the Drew League? We got to start to think about that. That's going to be his shot. That's Jello's shot, Drew League. I think the Drew League is going to be a place where they're going to be able to showcase his athleticism and possibly, like I said, Jello looks like he's in the best shape of his life. And that's just like I said, I know it's a lot of because it's going to draw height. You understand? So the problem is he got to answer that height. You understand? If he answer that height, you understand? I think they'll put themselves in a great situation. My boy Rave Kingdom in the building. Mo Bamba, what's up? You having some technical difficulties, man. What's going on with you? I might have to kick you out and bring you back in. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, man, that's crazy, man. Shit is retarded. Man, it's just all a mess, man. Pardon me on that phone call. You already know it's Flight Sports TV. He was leading scorer in Lithuania, a league with guys from the NBA. Yeah, there's NBA guys flooded all around these leagues. China, you understand, all over. Australia. NBA players playing everywhere. This is coming from me, the guy that played overseas. Yeah, I mean Jello looked all right, man. I think Jello don't get enough credit for his success, man. He's kind of gotten buried. You know, he was always the closest to LeVar. So don't expect that to be a mystery. You understand? Jello was always the closest to LeVar. They hate LeVar. You understand? So they have no problem fucking over Jello. And everybody need to think about this. That's people's problem. People be forgetting. They still hate LeVar. You understand? The people hate LeVar, and I don't understand why. I'm gonna tell a story right now. Yesterday, I was at a birthday party, right? A kid's party, a 4-year-old kid's party. You understand? So you know how it goes. You know, I'm like a magnet. You know, I step in the building. There's like motherfuckers just want to debate me for no reason. You know how it is. It's Flight Sports TV. This shit is like how it is all the time. I go to work, motherfuckers want to debate me 7 in the morning. You know, it's crazy. So I'm at this 4-year-old party, right? So somehow LeVar Ball comes up, and I state to the people that I you know I fuck with LeVar. You know, like I kind of low key I kind of look up to LeVar. I was telling them, yo these women. I ain't gonna lie, this woman she and I really respect the woman too. She just had the utmost hatred for LeVar Ball. You understand? I'm talking about she just was disgusted that I would even say that I respected them. I looked up to them. They didn't understand. And I still can't believe that people still harbor this much hate for LeVar Ball. And that's just at the lower level. You understand? That's not accounting for the motherfuckers up in high places. You understand? There's a lot of crazy people up there in high places. Nike, you understand? Motherfucker tried to go toe to toe with Nike. Check the NBA jerseys. What logo is on those jerseys? I think it's a Nike check. You know, it used to be Adidas. Nike took over the NBA, and LeVar had the audacity to go in there and fuck over Nike, talking about he need $3 billion to sign. You understand? And you think it's a coincidence that Lonzo Ball is no point guard with a basketball IQ higher than Lonzo, and you got 6 or 7 fucking people up there trying to dribble the ball up the floor? You don't think that's a coincidence? You understand? LaMelo Ball, why the fuck was he even coming off the bench in the first place? It took an injury for him to get that starting position. You understand? Rookie of the year needed a fucking injury. You understand? In order for him to get that seat. Jello, he can't sniff an opportunity. Motherfucker up in Detroit. I don't know what the hell is going on. So we got to remember, LeVar Ball is still the most hated. Vern, what's the deal? Uncle Vern in the building.
Hey, what's going on, Flight? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, man. How you feeling, man? Talk to us.
I'm good today, man. All is good with me, man. I ain't got no problems, man. I ain't got no worries. Yeah, I agree with you on that issue about that out there in New Orleans, man. You know that situation is dead and stanky. You know, Lonzo ain't going back there no more. That's dead. Ain't nothing happening with that. Charlotte is a byproduct word now. It ain't going on out there. You know.
Yeah, man, it's crazy, man. Like I said, Vern, Mo Bamba, you in the building?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yeah, because you had some technical difficulties before, man. What's good, man? I know you wanted to say something, man. Talk to the people, man.
Yeah, I'm good. Now I just wanted to join the live and just like join your talk.
Oh, okay, yeah, man. So, what's your thoughts on what I was talking about, man? Were you listening, or I need to put you on game?
I just started. I just came in like 2 minutes ago.
So. Okay, man. What's your thoughts on basically LeVar Ball? Better yet, fuck all that. What's your thoughts on possibly Lonzo Ball being like a prize free agent? Where does Lonzo factor in? You got John Collins. I think people are forgetting John Collins is also a restricted free agent. Yeah. He's been playing out of his mind. The possibility of Kawhi Leonard is looming. What's your thoughts on this free agency and where Lonzo Ball is factoring in all of this?
Yeah, I feel like it's a good. I feel like it's a good free agency, but I think like I feel like he's like the fourth best free agent because
Mm.
you still got guys like Chris Paul, Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah,
Who,
but remember when I but what I'm thinking about is you got a point there. But what I'm thinking is some of these guys are going to be returning. I don't think it's going to be no mystery. Like Chris Paul, they just went and made it to the finals. Win or lose, they need to run it back.
yeah,
You understand? So Chris Paul going back to Phoenix, so we could just erase him. You
yeah,
understand? So okay, so he the third best free agent. We talking about who else you was about to say?
Kawhi Leonard. Kyle Lowry is like I don't think
Kyle
he'll ever.
Lowry. Man.
I don't know if he'll ever.
I say what? I say him. He's either going to Philadelphia or Miami, or
Yeah, and
staying
then
with
like
Toronto.
DeMar DeRozan, but I feel
DeRozan is a free agent.
yeah, he's an
He is.
unrestricted free agent.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Nah, you got to double check, man. I don't know about no DeRozan. Can somebody double check that for me on DeRozan?
Let me see. Cause I remember seeing
Let me
that.
find my phone. Somebody double check DeRozan for me, y'all. Vern, what's going on, man? What's your thoughts on this whole situation?
Like I said before, man,
Yeah,
I
he's a
ride
free
with
agent. He's
I
a free
ride
agent.
with LONZO, man. Whatever he decide to do, that's on him. As far as the free agency, I know the free agency ain't all that strong this year anyway. Flight, it really ain't. You know, if the Rosen is in it or not, you know what I'm saying. The only the strong was gonna be really is that one dude that played out there with the Raptors. And the rest after that ain't gonna be too much. They're gonna be the main character of this draft. I know that. Kawhi ain't going nowhere.
Oh, he's an unrestricted free agent. Kawhi, I mean DeRozan.
Yeah. So Rosen can go anywhere he wants to a certain extent, but it don't really too much affect what Zogo do. I'm just interested in what Zogo do. The rest of it they're just conversation pieces, as far as I'm concerned. So
I'm not that I'm looking into this DeRozan shit. I didn't know DeRozan was a free agent.
I ain't surprised. I think I heard that
Yeah.
before the past,
He
though. I
was.
heard it with you.
Yeah, my bad. I was up here reading in on this. Yeah, so I say what DeRozan is a viable option. I think he a sleeper. Yo, man, that's why I say you
Yeah.
gotta look out for the New York Knicks, man. He's a closer. DeRozan is a closer.
Yeah,
I'm
but I
telling
don't
you.
think he'll fit on the. I don't think he'll fit on the Knicks. The
No,
Knicks need shooting.
he can shoot. He's a mid-range assassin.
Yeah, but I
Yes.
feel like they need
You
3-point
know what I'm
shooting.
saying? I think. What'd you say?
Get you
3-point shooting.
Yeah, he can set motherfuckers up. I mean, DeRozan can shoot. I mean,
yeah,
that's
but
what it's just he don't shoot threes. But I feel
so
what you're saying.
if he go look here, if he go to say for instance, they get him out there in New York, you think he gonna be a number one option or number two option?
Of course, I'd never be a number one. He's a closer. The Knicks need players who can put the ball in the hole.
Then what they gonna do?
DeRozan.
Nah, I don't know.
Then
Cause
do you,
what would the
if
starting
they get
lineup be?
somebody like the Rose and they got him a number one
No, they need to get.
option,
You remember I
what you
told the
think they
people
gonna do with
all
Randall?
season. I was saying I thought the Knicks were gonna have to trade for DeRozan, but I'm saying the Knicks need to try to get Lonzo and DeRozan. That's that's a championship team in the East right now. You put him with Julius, where Julius could slide into that second pause. With DeRozan, man, Lonzo, man, that could be a good situation. I'm just saying that possibly trade some of these young players. I'm just saying.
So you want Lonzo to go to the Knicks? That's your favorite team for him to
Yeah,
go
I've
to?
been calling Lonzo to go to the Knicks. You understand? I'm early on that.
I kind of been
But
changing
it's
my mind. I feel like he's gonna go to the Hornets now. Like,
well, I mean, that's
after
why I said I tell you what, Vern, we got to pay homage to Uncle Vern because he was saying that when it wasn't popular. Right now, Vern, it's trendy to say Charlotte. Don't you agree?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, right now it's so easy, but when you were saying that when you was getting hate, it didn't make sense. People were saying it didn't make sense, but now it's starting to make sense. You understand? I think people need to pay homage to Uncle Vern.
Right. Hey, Flight, but let me react on that. Like, look here, man, look here. I ain't the only reason why I picked up on it because I saw through the grapevine, not through the grapevine, I saw through the leaves, man. Look here, through the tea leaves. Man, look here, if they want that boy to be out there, man, this family talking. Because it's all like it's like this. If you got, if if you trying to talk to my girlfriend, Flight, you gotta have a way to talk to her to show that you interested. Only ones
Break it
talking to
down.
them only ones talking to them boys is his family and they business managers.
Right.
So
You-
it's easy for their family to influence them, especially if they thinking like that anyway. So it's like playing bingo. Last thing you gonna go against today's family, bro. Flight, if you just look at the whole thing, man, that's it's obvious. Lonzo said he'll play with anybody. Man,
Yo,
it's obvious,
Charlotte, that'd
like,
be crazy. You go to Charlotte, man.
hey,
Yeah, they want.
that way, hey, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure that one out, like.
Yeah, them motherfuckers would be rock stars in Charlotte, wouldn't they?
Yeah, yeah. Your show, like I said before, your show
But,
gonna
like,
take off too.
if he goes to the Hornets, like, how are they gonna like play together?
That's what I was discussing yesterday. I was discussing that yesterday. Or I think the day before. What do you put around those two? Okay, you got Lonzo, you got LaMelo. Who else? Because these other motherfuckers, Biombo ain't gonna cut it. Cody Zeller and them dudes, that's not it.
Yeah, like,
you know,
I don't know why
PJ Washington is up and down. Pause. I like Gordon Hayward, but he can't stay healthy. I don't mean to keep cutting you off, but Gordon Hayward can't stay healthy. I don't know.
They're trading Gordon Hayward.
You should trade him.
They better keep Miles Bridges.
They're getting rid of.
Bridges fit. Bridges is there. I get Bridges to stay.
They're getting rid of.
Yeah, I think they might trade PJ Washington.
Yeah, you got to trade PJ. You got. I think he's the odd man out. You got to trade somebody to get.
Zoe ain't going to the Hornets. Bali alone. It's not happening. You don't hire Rich Paul as your agent just to get a lower contract on the Hornets. I don't see it happening. I honestly, everybody's hearing this news and this small talk and this information that, you know, the chance to get in the 3 Ball brothers, but that just goes with the fact that the family is pushing for Lonzo to hop on the train, and the train is rolling. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like they're just trying to say, hey, bro, because I wouldn't, like I said, I think I said this before, I wouldn't be surprised if his family's in his ear, like, come on, this is it. Hop on the train. Let's go. While it's going, come to the Hornets. And I really feel like that. I'm gonna be honest with you. And that's just my personal opinion. I feel like his family's probably in his ear, and there's some people around that's probably going around like, hey, I want Zoe to finally do it. Let's finally do it. And I want to be proud of ours in his ear too. I don't think Zoe is truly going to sign Rich Paul just to get a lower contract on the Hornets. I just don't. Jello's going to the Hornets, that's for sure, because they're going to make sure that their star is happy, which is LaMelo. So that's for sure. But I just don't see Zoe going to the Hornets, man. I don't see it.
Hold on, wait a second. I'm going to cut you off. I need everybody to go check out my video yesterday. I just dropped me and Hoop jogging. It was crazy. The interview, we was talking about Lonzo Ball, much more. His interview with Cynthia Cooper. Listen, it's crazy. Listen, I need another thing. We going live at 11:10 sharp. We talking about Sha'Carri. You understand? We already know the situation that's going on with Sha'Carri Richardson. You know, we're gonna be I got a special guest for the people. It's gonna be crazy, real political over here on Flight Sports. So let's get right back into it. Pause. Yeah, we got another guest in the building. What's going on? Oh, he ain't start talking yet.
Oh, who was that joined?
Shit, I don't even know.
I didn't even look. Oh,
Yo.
So
the word Flight.
What's the word, man? What's up with Lonzo Ball's free agency? You got John Collins becoming a major contender out here. What's up with John Collins, Lonzo Ball? What does Lonzo factor in now in restricted free agency?
It's gonna fall down in order, man. You got all these point guards coming up in the draft. It's gonna be tough for your man Lonzo to get the money he wants, man.
This
He
mind
said free agency, sir. We didn't say nothing about no draft. He said free agency.
The draft correlates with free agency, bro.
Bro, we talking about the people on the market, bro. We ain't talking about people not even in the league yet.
Yeah, I think you're reaching, man. Let's pay homage, man. Lonzo Ball about to get the bag, and then the damn thing you're gonna be able to do about it. It's Flight Sports TV.
I think Kawhi Leonard is going to be the top free agent right now.
But I think he's staying with the Lakers. Obviously, staying with the Clippers. Obviously, he will be the top.
So you think? So you think he's going to resign?
I think so. I mean, he's made himself very attractive. Pause to the situation, man. They probably have to keep him, man. You know, you can't just. You can't. They was right there, man. If he was healthy, they would have beat the damn Phoenix. That's what I'm saying. The Phoenix ain't gonna might not even win the championship, y'all. If Giannis come back, it's over. Right. But I want Chris Paul to get a ring. But this is the perfect situation where they're gonna ruin the party.
I'm trying to think because the free agent, everything right now when it comes to free agency has to do a lot. It's a lot of signing trades. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like every time I hear who's available for the free agency, I keep hearing information that this team don't want this person or this team trying to get rid of what's his name, DeRozan, because I heard DeMar DeRozan trying to go somewhere. So it's like I keep getting information all the time. Every time I'm trying to make my decision on who's available or not.
Well,
and I feel like if you're a team that wants to make moves, let's say such as the New York Knicks, I think this would be the time to make moves while you have the money and while teams are trying to make trades. You know what I'm saying? Because since teams are open to trades, you need to make moves. That's really how I feel. If I would get it, I would. If I'm any team, I would make the moves while it's available, because you don't know when these teams is gonna have that mindset where they're not gonna be available anymore. Because I know if this year some teams get who they want, next year who you trying to get? Because everybody already got picked up, got re-signed. So, I think that this year is a good chance to make your team more of a championship team, whatever team you are. That's how I feel.
That's cool. What's your thoughts, man? Anybody got some any thoughts on what he just said? That's cool.
Sound ridiculous.
How do I sound ridiculous? How do I sound ridiculous?
Yeah. What's up?
I still don't understand why you don't like Lonzo on the Bulls. I feel like that's I still don't understand why you
Lonzo on where? On the Bulls?
Great fit.
I listen. I didn't say I didn't like Lonzo. Lonzo is going to be Lonzo fits everywhere. Pause. You understand? So I mean, it's crazy. I mean, there's no bad situation for Lonzo Ball to play.
Yeah.
He can fit on every team in basketball. You understand? It makes sense. He makes sense for every roster. So I mean, of course, he makes sense there with those dudes, Levine, Vucevic. But the only problem over there is where's the defenders? Levine don't play no defense. Vucevic, let's not get started with Vucevic. He don't even try. You understand? So I mean, Vucevic is high, but is he better than Julius Randle? Now I would say possibly yes, but Julius Randle did play better than him this season in the regular season. But I would say I trust Vucevic more in the playoffs than I would do with him. But Julius, he gonna redeem himself. He gonna redeem himself. What's up? Because Vuce ain't did shit in the playoffs either. He always got swept or he got gentleman sweep. It was one or the other.
Who do you think is better, Lonzo Ball or De'Aaron Fox?
Listen, I'm gonna say Lonzo Ball. I mean, De'Aaron Fox is playing better, probably right now. I would say, but I will say that they would put in two different fucked up situations. But just for me to answer what you just said, De'Aaron Fox might be playing a little bit better than Lonzo at the moment, but it's not. Lonzo's not way off, and Lonzo's not in the situation that he's in. That's what I don't want to. I don't want to make no excuses, but Lonzo, he don't have the trust that what Sacramento had. Because if Sacramento was with the Lakers, he would have been traded in that damn Anthony Davis deal too. You understand? So I mean, just to think that, oh my God, it was just the cards that was dealt. If Lonzo was with the Kings, he got drafted by the Kings, he would still be in Sacramento. It's just because they was more patient.
Yeah, I think Fox is like a little bit a better scorer, but at the same time, I think Zoe is the better overall player because Zoe is trying to do is he does more than this.
De'Aaron Fox did outplay him in the game this season. Lonzo outplayed him in the games the previous season before.
Right.
But let's see what happens. Let's see what happens this coming season. But to be honest with you, I only see De'Aaron Fox play well against Lonzo. Like that's the only game he's getting up for.
Oh, it's crazy. That's true.
That's the only game you see. Every other game he ain't looking all
great this year.
Huh?
You say he played good this year?
Nah, but he played great this year. Great this year.
No, Fox played all right.
Yeah,
because if he played great, he would have been an all-star. He would have made the playoffs. And the Pelicans were one step closer to the playoffs than the Fox was.
But I think
what you're 40 on the Pelicans this year.
But listen,
that's the only game. Where's the other game he put up 40? That's what I'm trying to tell you. He only played against the Pelicans.
I went flight on that because when I watched how Fox was scoring, he was doing his thing.
He was going out of his way that he wanted to put the fire in Lonzo.
Right. When he played the Lake, when he played Zoe, he was doing extra. I mean, he was trying to take the most shots.
He was trying to keep. He wanted to make it no question that he was better than Lonzo Ball. I just seen the swagger that he was playing with.
Right. You can see it. You can so see it.
De'Aaron Fox is a decent player, but like I said, I mean, Lonzo has outplayed him before in the college and in the NBA. Let's see what happens if they haven't reached the playoffs or something and games more meaningful. And mind you, the Kings are just built around Fox. Lonzo teams ain't built around him.
That's true. And the fact that Zoe gets the chance to be the point guard of a team now, I feel like we'll see who's better now though, because Fox had nothing but the green light. Zoe didn't have that green light. So now that Zoe might get to have a green light on the team and actually go by his play, then you can make a decision on who's really better, really truthful. Because it was unfair when you try to compare Fox and Lonzo. Yeah, it's better for Zoe, right? And I feel like Zoe was going to show a little more of his skill level.
Zion Wilson too.
Zion Wilson what? Your mic went in and out. You said my Zion Wilson what?
Yeah, he wants to leave too. Like he's not happy, I think.
Oh yeah. Well, that whole team, the whole team ain't happy really. Other than Nikhil, and the only reason Nikhil is happy because he about to have him a little starting spot, unless a point guard pull up. I think Pelicans are already trying to get rid of Bledsoe. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think they're already trying to get rid of him. They just gotta get contracts corrected because you gotta figure out who's gonna take on Bledsoe's contract. That's the issue.
You gotta get the hell away from dude.
Facts.
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
Yeah, I said that about the Pelicans team, man. I never understood it.
What? Do you not understand why?
Lonzo's gonna get a nice backup role.
Bro, what? How? How's he gonna get a backup role? You don't pay $22 million to a guy that plays backup role. That doesn't make sense.
You ain't getting no $20 million, man. I already told you that.
Okay, even if we can go under 20, you don't pay a 17 million guy a backup spot. That doesn't make any sense.
17, 15. He's gonna get like 8.
Oh, this is Lonzo's trash, ain't it?
8.
Now you're talking crazy.
This is Lonzo's trash, ain't it?
You got your $8 million a year, man.
Come on, 8 million.
Your girl don't believe that.
If he's lucky.
If he's lucky.
If he's lucky.
That has to be the purest troll I've ever seen. That is, hey, bro, that's Lonzo's trash, bro. That is Lonzo's trash.
Whoever needs a point guard is gonna draft one.
Nah.
What? There's a lot of point guards in the draft.
You're gonna be sick. You're gonna be hurting.
Dude, just Lonzo's shooting alone and defensive mindset that he's shown in the game.
You're gonna be hurt.
He's already worked.
When's the first day of free agency?
First day of free agency is oh shit.
So who's in the
I didn't even look at the date. I didn't even look at the date. One sec, what day? Let's see here. Free agency starts August the 2nd.
August the 2nd. That's right around that's less than a month away.
The draft is gonna dictate what he thinks.
But the negotiating contracts don't start until August the 6th though.
The draft is gonna dictate what happens with his contract situation.
How is that?
How's that? How?
Because you can get a point guard on a rookie contract, man.
What are you talking about?
Finances.
But for what team?
But what team?
What if you picking 20 something? What if you got the 18th pick?
Like who? Who got the 18th pick?
I don't know. What the hell the Knicks pick?
What team? Okay, what team?
Knicks got the 19th pick.
Okay, what team are you specifically talking about?
They 25th.
A point guard.
The Knicks get the 25th pick.
Any team that needs a point guard. 5 point guards going. There's 5 to 6 point guards going for first round.
Okay, the Knicks need a point guard. They don't get a point. They don't get picked until like look, they're not even top 10 pick, I think.
But I tell you what, the Knicks is looking to compete, man. The Knicks
So
Knicks ain't looking for no young guys.
You didn't hear what I just said? Six point guards going in the top 10. I mean, the top in the first round.
Okay, New York Knicks is not in the top 10 pick, and they need a point guard. So why would they?
10. 6 point guards going in the first round.
Okay, you said how many people going to go first round?
6.
6 point guards in the first round.
Yep.
Okay, so you feel like
Suggs, Sharif Cooper, Mitchell, Bones Highland, Trey Mann.
And all those dudes will be picked way before the Knicks even get picked.
No, they're all first round picks. No, they won't be.
The Knicks don't get picked until like 20th.
They get 19th pick.
Or 19th, one of those. Yeah. So they don't get picked up before him. And whoever the dude, by the 19th pick, there's no way.
Out of them dudes.
Okay, let's say the New York Knicks get a rookie point guard. There's no way in the world that you say we're going to have a rookie point guard to continue our situation to get a championship run, because they already said that's where they're trying to head to.
Come on, man.
No way.
Stop it.
What you mean? They already got to win to the playoffs, and they said they want to grow on that. They want to continue to grow on that. What are you talking about? What do you mean, come on? They made it to the playoffs.
Be realistic, man.
And I am being realistic. They're going to.
I don't care what their mindset is. But realistically, they have no chance at the championship. You already know that.
Oh my God!
There's no point in saying that.
Bro, realistically, all of us said
There's no point in bringing that up, bro.
Hold on. Realistically, we all said that they weren't going to make the playoffs when they signed Julius Randle instead of getting Kevin Durant, and we all thought they were going to be shit. But they made it to the playoffs, right? That's realistically, right? Because that's what we all said. I said it too. Myself, I was like, man, Knicks ain't going nowhere.
You still got to remember they're gonna try to develop quickly too.
Quickly and point guard.
Quickly is the point. He's a backup point guard, man. Well, third string.
Third string.
Guard, man.
Third string.
They're gonna put. Alfred Payton's gone. D Rose is possibly gone. So that leaves you with Quickly
and you go get
and a potential first round pick. So where's the room for Lonzo?
So you're telling me the New York Knicks is going to rely on a third to finally be a starter and rely on a backup point guard out of the draft that's a rookie? You think that's a good idea for the Knicks?
It's a better idea to spend 20 on Lonzo.
How's that better than Lonzo? That doesn't make any sense. Quickly's not even nowhere near as good as Lonzo. You can't even say Quickly's better than Lonzo.
Quickly's first year.
Okay, but is he better than Lonzo? No.
Potential.
Okay, potential. We talking about now because they're doing the playoff runs now. They're good enough to be in the playoff runs. So you need a now. You need a now point guard.
Lonzo, you don't need a future point guard, bro. So
you don't need a
project. Lonzo's not even a top 20 point guard, so he's not. It's not a hard person to replace.
Dude, you know good and well Lonzo's a top 20 point guard, dude.
I gotta go down the list again, bro. Do I have to go down the list again?
Wait, you already did, and you already said a guy that should have been out of that league, that spot that could have took Lonzo could have took. You said Kemba Walker, right? Right? You said Kemba Walker didn't belong.
I replaced him with somebody else, bro. John Wall, I think.
Come on, bro. You still feel like John Wall's better than Lonzo, bro? Come on.
What? John Wall healthy is better than Lonzo all day.
Come on, bro. Stop it. Come on.
Come on, man.
A healthy John Wall. John
Wall
was
body of work, man.
John Wall was healthy. He still ain't better than Lonzo, bro. You saw it. Oh my god. You just said John Wall is better than Lonzo.
Yeah, once New Orleans takes a point guard, man, y'all are gonna see.
John Wall is better than Lonzo. Okay.
Y'all gonna see the true market for Lonzo, bro, right after the draft.
Bro, the Knicks can still get a point guard and still fuck around and still get Lonzo, bro. That doesn't make any sense, bro.
Oh, he wants too much money, man. Nobody's gonna pay that bread.
And I just looked at the top 20. They just put Lonzo back. The updated top 20. They just put Lonzo in there.
He's not going to Charlotte because they already gave Devontae money and they gave Terry Rozier money. He's not going to Charlotte. Y'all can stop talking about that. That ain't happening. They don't got the money for that. Nobody has money to give him, dog. Nobody's willing to give him what he wants in the market. It's not gonna happen. He's gonna have to take a backup role. I'm telling you right now.
That doesn't make no entire sense because, bro, that doesn't make any type of sense. Why is there three people that's willing to pay $20 million right now?
That's crazy.
Who's gonna give him? Nobody's gonna give him the bread, man.
The Bulls want to.
Nobody's gonna give him the bread.
Nah, man.
The Bulls
have Kobe White. They're gonna invest in Kobe White, bro. They're not gonna invest in on the ball. He's not even a modern day. He don't fit in a modern game, bro. Sorry.
What the fuck is that thing?
Who your favorite player?
My favorite player?
Yeah.
Ron.
Where you from? Boston, right?
Man.
Oh, you know, I want to not know what about LONZO.
They already signed Terry Rozier. They got Terry Rozier already signed in. I already agree with that. But
they gave Terry the money though. He got a 6-year contract. Yeah, he did. He got an extension. He got a 4-year extension.
That's a lot.
They all got the whole backcourt. The backcourt is already stacked up. Nobody got the money for him. I'm telling you.
Oh man. Well, nobody got the money.
How does nobody got the money?
Nobody's gonna be willing to spend that money, man. It's a hit on the cap.
How is it a hit on the cap?
Because there's point guards everywhere, man. It's a dime a dozen.
If the Bulls pick up Lonzo, they're not getting no cap. They're not getting hit by the cap.
It's they are by giving him that money. They have to pay Kobe White, man. They have to give Kobe White his extension. Bro, he's gonna be coming up on his 3rd year, bro.
More than likely, they're gonna get rid of him.
You gotta think like a GM, not like a fan. That's what you gotta think like, man. Not like don't think like a fan, bro.
Well, hold up. What about the New York Knicks? They're not taking no cap if they get Zoe.
So they gonna get something else too.
And
they could get a cheaper option at the draft.
So you basically said Lonzo don't fit nowhere.
So
he's gonna fit in a backup role somewhere, dog. I don't know where.
Okay, and he gonna be.
He's gonna have to humble himself and take you know what I mean, a realistic amount of money.
Right, and he gonna back up for what team? Do you know?
I don't know. I have no clue. Any team in the league. He could back up any. He could be a backup point on any team in the league. Any team in the league. That's a solid backup, man. You know what I mean?
We gotta stop this.
He's gonna be like an Austin Rivers, man, with just less offense, better defense. That's it.
Rivers.
Dude.
Telling you, man.
Dude, I thought you said that you was cool with Lonzo. This is where I don't.
Rivers.
Bro, this is a guy that's Lonzo Trash said that he was cool with Lonzo, and for you to be cool with Lonzo, how can you say that? How can you dare say that Lonzo?
This is what he's gonna have to do. He's gonna have to take a short-term contract. You got to take a short-term contract. You got to go to a good team. You got to show out. And then the next contract, somebody might give him what he wants, but he has to show out.
He just showed out.
He ain't make it to the playoffs. He ain't show out. How did he show out?
Yeah,
a lot of people. I didn't know you have to show out by going to the playoffs.
He had his best season. That's
why he's played with two. He's played with two All-Stars,
and they haven't made the playoffs.
Come on, man.
Right, and they haven't made the playoffs
because Lonzo didn't carry his weight.
Bro, did
Lonzo carried his weight? They would have been in the playoffs, man.
How did he not carry his weight?
He was just supposed to be the third option.
Okay, and was he the third option?
What did he do? He sat in the corner and shot threes.
Right, and what? If
that's what he did, man.
And since you watched the game, you know that they actually treat him as a third option, or they treat him like the fifth and sixth.
No, he's first on the team in touches. So you explain that. You explain that math to me, man, please. I'd love to hear you explain that logically.
Dude, they touch the ball before they start the game to get the feel for the ball. So wow, Lonzo touches. Touch
the ball before they get the feel. Come on, man. How do you make sense for 4 quarters?
Come on, bro. You know good and well.
4 quarters, yo. How do you tell that, yo, bro? That's a straight fact you can look up. You can't refute that fact.
Dude, Lonzo.
Destroys your thug. It destroys your false narrative, man. That Lonzo don't get the ball. He's a fifth option. He's not. Come on, man. That's a stat that destroys it. You can't argue that stat.
Bro, okay. You just said Lonzo had the most in touches. Now, if you
most touches on the Pelicans.
Right. If you watch the game, did he really look like he had the most touches, bro?
Doesn't matter what it looks like. That's the stat say he got the
most touches. It
doesn't
matter what it looks like.
It don't matter what it looks like. To you, it don't look like because you're a biased fan.
No, I'm
so
not.
Of course, to you, it doesn't look like that.
No, I'm a fan who's seen.
That's why there's numbers, bro. That's why they created stats. Okay. That y'all love to follow once again.
Bro, I've seen, and if you look at stats, clearly shoot on.
Y'all want to.
Dude, if
y'all want to be stat guys, we can be stat. We can play the stat game. I can play that shit all day. Okay. I don't like to, but I'll play it.
Bro.
So Zion Williamson, Brandon Ingram, no playoff appearance.
Bro,
not even. They didn't even get to 500. If they was above 500, I'd give them more. I'd give them more props.
Dude, you said didn't Zion show out and do his thing, right? You said that, right?
Of course.
All right. So Zion didn't make the playoffs, so he's not worth $20 million.
Yeah, but you look at the numbers, man. You can't compare them two players, bro. You can't compare dude dropping 14 points to dude getting 20, 28, 29.
No, but you just said that the reason Zion's
on a different tier, though, bro.
So if you go by stats, it literally says that Lonzo has improved. But you said that it doesn't really matter because he hasn't made the playoffs. So I'm saying Zion has not made the playoffs, so
He hasn't let his team
it
to
shouldn't
playoffs.
matter about what his stats say, right? If he didn't make the playoffs, that means he don't deserve million, right? When his contract
No, you're talking about two different tier of players, bro.
Bro, what do you mean tier players? You just said
Zion's on a different tier than Lonzo, bro. You disagree with that?
We said that Zoe has improved.
Do you disagree with that, bro? Yes or no?
Disagree with what?
Is Zion on a different tier than Lonzo?
Well, that's irrelevant.
It really is irrelevant.
It's not irrelevant. How's it?
Yeah, but how's
it irrelevant, Flight?
Because I'm going by your logic, bro.
Hold on. Let Flight explain that, how that's irrelevant.
But where did that come from? You just came out of nowhere with a bullshit argument.
What you mean? We're making a comparison, right?
Yeah, who you was making a comparison?
He brought up Zion. He's making a comparison on a player that's not. Zion's on another tier than Lonzo. You can't compare the two players.
I didn't go by their tier. I went by your.
I would say
go by their tier. I went by your logic.
Tier, and I would say mine was on a higher tier.
I went by your logic.
Oh my god!
I didn't go. No, Uncle Vern's going. Does nothing. Never mind. Lonzo. I didn't go by Lonzo's tier and their tier, Zion's tier. I said I went by your logic.
Oh yeah, it was correct. Well, the debate started off a little late in the show. We was talking crazy in the beginning. We're gonna get back to the topic. We're gonna put Lonzo all the trash out of business.
I don't, bro. All I said was I said your logic right back to you, and you're trying to deny. You're trying to say like, oh my God, Zion's a different tier. That's not what you said. That's not what you said.
I'm saying they can't be compared. That's what I'm saying.
Bro, I'm not comparing their fucking skills. I said by your logic. Your logic was that if you go by Zoe's stats, he doesn't have the stats that accumulates 20 million, right? That's what you said. And we also said that, well, if you go by his stats, he's more than 8 million. And his stats show that he improved every year. And if you go by his stats, he's actually a reliable shooter now. He has to be more consistent. Well, that's why we have an offseason for that. And we go by stats that he's actually reliable to play good defense for the team, pass the ball, and shoot, whatever. So, and then you said that, well, it doesn't matter because he didn't make the playoffs. Well, I said, well, a lot of people didn't make the playoffs. Darren Fox didn't make the playoffs. So they don't deserve 20 million or whatever million that it is. And you just said, and then you try to say, well, they're different tiers. We're going by logic.
It doesn't how you distribute money in free agency goes by the tier of the player that they are, right? You know that, right? You get that, right? Does that have to be explained to you, bro?
Bro,
you're saying a dude getting 14 a game should be getting $20 million a year. Bro. Do you understand that, bro? Do you get that? Does that not? That doesn't calculate in your head, bro.
Steve Adams didn't do shit. He made $17 million a year. So what are you talking about? What?
Steven Adams has a body of work, though. He wasn't good this year, but he has a body of work.
Stop this shit. Oh, bro. You're talking crazy now. It ain't making no sense.
Come on, man. He's on Lonzo's on a team with Steven Adams, Eric Bledsoe.
He don't know what he's talking about now. But to be honest with you, like I said, he just talking out his ass. But back to the topic for the people that's been joining us in, man. We was talking about how John Collins, this guy, he's really been emerging himself as a top restricted free agent alongside of Lonzo Ball. You know, a lot of people are thinking Lonzo is the only free agent, you know, but now we got to start to think about John Collins. You understand? So what?
Wait a minute, too.
Because John Collins, they're gonna be looking to throw him the bag too.
John Collins overrated though, bro. Come on, man. Overrated, man. He got no post game.
Son, man.
He got no post game.
Dude, this guy, everybody's overrated, dude.
It's overrated. Did you watch the games? He can't even dribble the ball.
Bro, but that's why you gotta play. That's why you play the people's skill set. JJ Redick couldn't dribble a ball, but if you
Bro,
play,
he's 6'9".
good over shots, bro.
He's 6'9". He's getting swallowed by Drew Holiday, bro.
Okay, Drew Holiday, which is a top
yeah. Oh yeah.
He's a good.
Hold on, wait a second, y'all. Vern, I appreciate you on the Cash App. I appreciate that, Vern. Appreciate that. Hit that like button, and most definitely hit that subscribe button. Keep going.
To go
Y'all
by,
just want to give everybody the bag, yo.
To go by topic, man. I even heard that Damian Lillard could be possibly available, bro. So it's like a lot of players. You know, we gotta see how this goes. And when this free agency approaches, man, I know there's gonna be a lot of signing trades that we might even be surprised about. You know, and I feel like Kawhi Leonard is leaving Clippers. Yeah, I think some people think he's staying. I think he's leaving.
Not leaving.
Or if he's not leaving, he's probably testing what's out there. Because
He ain't going nowhere, man.
You never know. Someone could sweeten up the deal for his mindset.
He always wanted to go home, bro. That's why he left San Antonio. He wanted to go home. He's not going to leave home. That was the whole point of him leaving San Antonio, bro. So for him to go back home.
Right.
That's media bullshit, bro. Don't even entertain that shit, bro.
Right.
And you got the squad going. The team just went crazy without him. So they would have went to the finals. You know that already. They had him.
Yeah, I also heard about Toronto. I heard about Toronto trying to make some moves at the point guard, shooting guard position for this free agency. So it's like, I don't know. There's a lot of teams in play. You know what I'm saying, Flight?
Yeah, it's a lot. I mean, it's crazy.
If Lonzo wants to start and go, he's gonna have to lower his asking price.
What's happening?
He got to lower his asking price, man. If he wants that starting, if he wants the keys to the team,
but
got to lower that price.
I don't see why he would lower his asking price if people who are worse than him are higher price than him.
Yo, wait a second, y'all. Shout out my boy T Lemon on the Cash App. I appreciate that. It's Flight Sports TV. And everybody go subscribe to me on the goddamn on the gram. We heavy on the gram. Shout out my man DJ All Good. What up? Listen, y'all, not right now, but at 11:10 we going live. We're gonna be talking about Sha'Carri Richardson. At 11:10, I need everybody to come spin the block again for me, man. I got a special guest. It's gonna be crazy. It's Flight Sports TV. We ain't done. Ray, what's the deal, man? You pointing out a lot of great points. Lonzo is trash. I really don't got the time today, man. You really ain't making no sense. If you started making more sense, then I might be able to really, engage with you. But you ain't giving me shit to work with.
Yeah, it's just like, I've heard him say something that made sense, but when he says like Lonzo Ball ain't getting $8 million, like what? That's not even. I've heard some haters say some stuff, but for a hater to say Lonzo gets $8 million, what? That's just bad.
Y'all haven't provided one receipt of him getting that bread deal. Not one.
Hey, is Kuzma better than Lonzo?
Don't change the subject, bro. Y'all haven't provided one receipt of him making anywhere between 15 and 20. There's not one article saying he's gonna get $15 to $20 million a year.
Yo, what are you talking about? There's an article. Lonzo Ball is seeking $20 million a year. What the fuck is you talking about?
I'm saying a team willing to pay him that. A team,
dude,
not what you see.
Listen, there's going to be a team willing to pay that. Lonzo Ball and the New York Knicks have mutual interests. There's a lot of shit going on, man. There's a lot of shit. $20 million ain't even that much money nowadays in this NBA.
And there's multiple teams that want Lonzo because you got a certain amount of point guards that's available, and Lonzo is above a lot of them right now.
Facts.
So you got, and it's not even just the Knicks, man. And I do want the Knicks to get Lonzo with Flight, but Lonzo got a lot of teams looking for him right now. Why? Because Lonzo's shown that he had durability. He didn't really get that hurt that much this year, so he's shown that he could be a little bit more durable. Lonzo improved his shooting. He improved his stats. His free throw percentage went up, and we know that in this offseason he gets to work on more of his skill to get better in whatever it is that he has to get better in. So that it's nothing but positive. So if you're seeing nothing but improvement and positive, and Lonzo has shown that he's that good enough to improve, you can't get mad at that. Like, that's a perfect point guard. 23 years old. He's been in the league for a couple years, and he shows that he improves every year. Like, why would you not want to spend your money on a 23-year-old point guard who has a little bit of experience in the NBA already, and that is still super young, that can
no mid-range game.
Yeah, but
No
hey,
Florida.
that's why he's working on that. That's why he got this offseason.
No handle.
No mid-range game.
No, let him
No
see.
handle.
He also
Can't break nobody down off the dribble.
He
Dude.
literally.
All right, man.
Can only go pick and roll or feed the post.
Like I said, he just talking out his ass now. So Rave, man, it's something that you definitely right on point with the 20 million, and not only along with Lonzo Ball's play, that he's gonna get the bag due to him just having his best season and improving every single season. It's something to be said for a player that put motherfuckers in the seats. You know, I mean, sell tickets, sell jerseys.
Right.
Social media is on 10. I mean, Lonzo Ball got damn near more followers on social media than some of your favorite players' favorite players. You got all stars who don't have followings that Lonzo.
Right. I don't think nobody can ever disagree on the fact that when you have Lonzo on your team, there's something to talk about, whether it's positive or negative, because that's what his name brings. And I don't think nobody in the comment section or haters can ever disagree with that, because you're either talking about Lonzo in a negative way or you're talking about Lonzo in a positive way, because Lonzo brings that to the table. He is that attractive. He is that attractive to any team, and that's just truth. Especially with Lonzo, man. That Lonzo, they got so many teams that's trying to make a decision on whether they want him or not, and he's available for a lot of teams right now that's looking for point guards.
I just can't wait to see Lonzo Ball like on his team if the coach like plays him right, like has a point.
Oh yeah.
That's how him and Gundy did this.
Yeah, that too, man. And I thought that myself. I'm glad that you brought that up. Actually, I thought that myself because any coach or anybody who watched what Alvin Gentry did with the Pelicans, why would you not go like, let me use some of that stuff, that fast break stuff that they did, some of them lob stuff that they did, some of that good pace stuff they did, and then let me also teach them to use a little bit more defense to what they have, and create a good team with that. So my thing is, why come to the Pelicans, Stan Van Gundy, why come to the Pelicans to do the exact opposite and worse? No, let's change them from a fast-paced team to a super slow team, a half-court offense. And not that Lonzo and the Pelicans can't do a half-court offense. It's just like, why do that half-court offense and not do the correct way? They did the hard-court offense and did something stupid. They got, they got Bledsoe trying to create the offense. Like, bro, that's not going to work. And then it showed it didn't work. So it's like, and I'm glad you brought that up, man. I really do.
It ain't gonna never work.
He wasn't even the point guard this year, and he averaged like 5 assists. So imagine what he would do when he's actually the point guard.
Right. Flight actually said that when Zoe is the point guard, there's a lot more assists, and not even just more assists. A lot of the players all of a sudden want to do better ball movement, man. For example, if anybody watched the Pelicans game, I've seen what's his name, Nikhil Alexander, steal one of those moves by grabbing and then turn around real fast and throw it deep down the court. And I saw Nikhil do that, and I said, you got that from Zoe. I was like, you got that from Zoe. Because if anybody watched that Pelican game, I remember if anybody watched the Pelicans games, they saw that move that Nikhil stole from Zoe. And that's how I knew people pay attention, bro. And that Zoe's IQ can really spread and really, like, it's like a disease, man. Like,
Yeah,
When Zoe's the point guard, a lot of people start all of a sudden want to do better ball movement, man. And that ball is
yeah.
being passed.
I saw a little bit of Zoe and like Drew Holiday, like this Bucks versus Hawks game, because he was throwing a lot of like full court passes. So I was like, it must have been Lonzo who taught him.
Oh, yeah, yeah, right. And the great thing is that there's a lot of teams in this free agency. We don't specifically know the moves, man. And I'm just waiting, and I think a lot of people is waiting to what's going to happen, because time is ticking, and we need us to hurry up so we can find out who's gonna pick up who. You know what I'm saying? Because I know the Lakers, they gotta make some moves. The Hornets said they want to make some moves. I think they're gonna be getting ready get rid of Hayward for what's his name, Miles Turner. I know the Blazers said that Damian Lillard ain't happy. The Bulls said they want to make a move. The Knicks want to make a move. We said what?
I don't think Damian Lillard is gonna move. If he's like gonna go to another team, because they said he might go to the Lakers, he might go to the Knicks, but I don't believe it.
You said who?
They said that Damian Lillard might go to the Knicks or like the Lakers, but I don't believe it.
Oh yeah. And then we don't know for sure if the 76ers is actually going to keep Simmons or not. So it's like there's a lot of teams into play, you know. And I think Ray Thompson in the comment section said Montrezl was getting offered $100 million by the Hornets. Rich Paul talked him into taking a pay cut with the Lakers, man. And you know, that right there lets me know that I don't know what Rich Paul got in mind, because that's what I was saying. Lonzo signed with Rich Paul, bro. And Rich Paul has a mindset that if you're gonna make business with him, we're gonna do business. And that's what Rich Paul is all about. I don't see Rich Paul cutting down. I don't see Rich Paul letting Lonzo go down 14, 15 million on the Hornets. I just don't see that. I really don't. So especially everybody who's been Rich Paul, I guess, to me, I feel like they've been pretty good with what they have. And Rich Paul's a very good person to, I guess, talk to, and we'll see how it goes. I don't see Rich Paul letting Zoe go with 14, 15 million on the Hornets. I don't see that. I can see Rich Paul saying, "Hey Zoe, can you do 19 million on the Lakers?"
So like, who do you guys got winning the finals?
It's crazy. We're gonna find out though. But it's crazy. Where you see Lonzo going, Mo Bamba?
I'm not too sure, because like it's like so many places he can go. I feel like the Celtics is a sleeper too.
You know, here's the thing I never said. If Lonzo don't go to the Knicks, I would like to see him go to 76ers. Crazy.
76ers.
Yeah, here's what I'm saying. Ben Simmons is, let's say Ben Simmons is out of there, right? Because pretty much Ben Simmons should be out of there. I mean, I don't see why you keep Ben Simmons, right? Let's say Ben Simmons leaves that team, or they trade him. That point guard spot is open for the 76ers. If he go to 76ers, right, Zoe has Danny Green, Joel Embiid, and who else? What's his name? Tobias Harris. Yeah. If you think about that rhythm looks pretty good.
I think.
And then you can sign somebody out of the free agency to
do everything that Ben Simmons did.
Right. And the thing is, I like it because Lonzo has all the players that can spread the floor and play and be big on defense. So, for example, Embiid could take care of the paint, play big in the paint, do some post moves, and he can spread the floor for Zoe to drive or whatever it does. Tobias Harris, he can play big. He plays the power forward spot, small forward spot, whatever spot he wants to play it, and he can spread the floor for Zoe to pass it to. You got Danny Green that can spread the floor. So imagine if Zoe plays with all of them. Hey, and Zoe can spread the floor and pass the ball. So, and then the free agency, there's going to be somebody available for the 76ers to pick up somebody as well to help Zoe. So I don't. Hey, if the 76ers get rid of Ben Simmons, hey, I wouldn't mind Zoe going on the 76ers with Embiid, Tobias Harris, Zoe, and Danny Green. That'd be pretty good. I mean, I'm just saying that wouldn't be all that bad. You know, anybody can disagree or let me know how they feel about that, because I mean, you have to tell me how that's not all that bad.
Hey, man, just to say, man. Oh, didn't mean to cut you off, but Zoe's going to Chicago Bulls. He's going to Chicago Bulls. You can get all these other teams out your head. He's going to go to the Bulls. Him and Zach LaVine is going to dominate in the East. I mean, I do like the 76ers. I know what you're talking about, because you forgot one player. You forgot about Seth Curry. Lonzo got all these shooters. So starting five is going to be Lonzo, Seth Curry, Danny, Tobias, and Joel. That's a really good starting five.
That's sound pretty good. That's pretty good.
Right. And they got a solid bench, but they need to add some more pieces to it. But you're right with that. Like, if Ben Simmons get moved out, bro, I want Lonzo to go to the Chicago Bulls, Knicks, or 76ers. Like last.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's not a bad idea. Zoe, for whoever, you know, I want nobody to get any mad. You know, I feel like I agree with whoever team y'all want his Zoe to go to. Anything but.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. SMG, what's the deal?
Yo, what's good?
It's good. Yeah, y'all came in kind of late. What's up?
Yeah, man, I was at a cookout, bro. It's 4th of July.
I already know how it is. I'm about to be live after this video. I'm going live right after this. But
yeah, I'm gonna tune in.
I appreciate that. Real Lonzo was trash in here today, man. Motherfuckers in here debating. We was talking crazy. They letting fireworks go out in my neighborhood. It's crazy.
Facts, bro. Facts. I've been thinking it's gunshots sometimes, yo.
Yeah.
That shit going off like crazy.
Yeah, they're gonna make the black hat. Just start having the fireworks shows, have police running down the shit. You know how it is.
Yeah, there's a police outside just waiting for something to pop off.
Right. It was crazy. But yeah, man, you got John Collins out here, man. You know, he looking good in free agency, man. You know John Collins gonna get the bag. You know that, right?
Yeah, he's going. He's not going for less than 90 mil.
Yeah, John Collins looking for that max.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
He deserve it.
Yeah.
He worked on his shooting. He worked on his shooting and he worked on his defense. Because people looked at John Collins as a flasher.
What is he gonna do without Trae Young? Feeding him.
Come on, bro. I mean, Trae Young.
You gotta think about that, yo.
Yeah. You're right. Trae Young is like passing it to him in the spots, giving him them nice lobs and stuff. But I just think John Collins has to resign because you literally made an Eastern Conference Finals with a young team, and you're only like 23, so you got to stay to develop. But the Hawks, they got to pay Herter, Bogdanovich, Cam Reddish. Like, you got to pay all these other people. So I don't know what the Hawks going to do.
Yeah, Cam Reddish is about to take over that. Him and Trae Young about to take over that team.
Yeah, but I feel like John Collins, he needs to stay. You don't think he needs to stay? He brings a lot of upside to the team. How's he not worth the bread, man?
He looking for a max.
Save that for Cam. Save that for Killer Cam.
Yeah, but then you gotta have my man. Who else?
Kevin Herter,
and then Kevin Herter.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. How you gonna pay John Collins? You got to pay mad people.
The Hawks do. They should just do everything equal, man.
He gotta go, man. He's an odd man out.
He got
What's
to
that,
go. You
K-Best?
serious?
And
You
what
got a
K-Best?
Congo too.
Yeah, you gotta ask a
Oh yeah,
question.
Okonwu. Yeah, Okonwu could start at power forward. Yeah, you're
So to
right.
be honest with you, man, I'm trying to engage with y'all, man. That's why I put the fucking link in the shit so y'all can come on the show. You understand? That's how you really want to engage. You understand? Most of the people
hold on, 1 second.
live chat they know how to engage with a motherfucker no homo. You understand?
K-Best, I'm dead. Hey, listen. K-Best, we also have interacted with people on the comment section. That's
Word,
what
K-Best, wait a second, y'all.
I don't know if this is your first time here.
K-Best on undivided attention, man. Ask us a motherfucking
You just be
question.
trolling hard in the comments, yo.
Let me give you my undivided attention. I seen that too. He said, "We're K-Best."
Yeah, I was just going to say something about that. We didn't. K-Best, I don't know if it's the first time.
Don't feed the trolls, man. Don't feed the trolls.
He ain't no troll. This
he
from day one. My 4K best. He said he'll get somewhere in the range of 23 million.
Yeah, I don't.
That's why I feel you. He says Lonzo will get the bag because of his talent and his name. But that's what we said. Lonzo balled his box over. But K Best said Lonzo was overrated. I don't know if you mean.
So Cam, like, are you what the fuck is going on? Are you a Lonzo fan or what are you? Like, I'm confused because 1 minute you hate him and 1 minute you praising him. Like, what's going on, bro? What's going on?
I ain't gonna cat. You know what's crazy? I'm glad you said that, SMG, because I said the same thing in my head. Because I was reading his conversations from the past, and I was reading a sentence. He write a sentence that was like good about Lonzo. Then the very next day they get like something bad. I'm like, what?
He said Lonzo got good handles, and then you gonna say like,
Lonzo,
what's going on?
Lonzo be at like, you know what I'm saying?
Lonzo is overrated.
Right. Lonzo's a great defender at the point guard. And then next is Lonzo will be out of the league in 2 years. Like, what? I don't get it, bro. But anyways,
they don't know what they're talking about. That's
I like
Troll is going crazy in the chat.
But SMG, I lagged out, but
oh damn. You good now?
Oh, I'm good now. Yeah, I'm talking. You hear me? You see me? I'm talking.
Yeah.
Nah, I lagged out because we both was talking about the 76ers as an idea if they got rid of Ben Simmons, and that's really a decent idea, bro. Like,
I really think that the 76ers, like, that would be like one of the I'll put the 76ers over the Knicks, honestly. Like,
listen, Joel Embiid, if he'll ever stay healthy, Joel Embiid he'll never be 100% healthy all throughout. But of course, you put Lonzo with a healthy Joel Embiid. Are you fucking crazy?
And Tobias Harris.
Curry.
What?
Are you fucking crazy?
And Danny Green.
Is you stupid?
What?
Couldn't do nothing with Zion and Ingram.
The fuck is Zion? You put this
Bro, what?
Zion.
Fuck that nigga talking about, man.
Hold on. My man
couldn't do shit with Zion, man.
Listen, Zion is a one-trick pony, my guy.
Joel
Embiid can do everything. He can post you up. He can back you down, grab the rebound, and spread the floor. Hit you lucky. He can hit you mid-range. What?
I don't gotta do none of that, man. Zion just gotta go to the rack.
Yeah, but that's about all he can do, though. Okay.
Well, man, this nigga, he went from playing with LeBron to Zion, nigga. Now who else does he need? More, you know what I mean?
What do you mean?
What other legend does he need to play with? What other legend does he need to play with, man, before he comes up?
He only had one legend.
How many more legends, man?
He only had one
legend.
He's only ever played with one legend so far. What are you talking about?
Zion's about to be a legend, man. You know that already.
He ain't a legend right now.
He ain't a legend right now, though. He's not a legend right now.
Oh, man.
You said how many legends does he have to play with? He only played with one legend so far. That is LeBron.
Oh, man.
And LeBron only joined the Lakers because of
league,
let me put you some facts. LeBron, the legend, only joined the Lakers because of Zoe.
Man.
Oh yeah, let me give you some
what
facts.
Happened?
Please.
What happened that year, man?
Wait. LeBron even said it himself. He didn't want Zoe to be in the trade package. Like, he didn't care about the other.
They had to get rid of him.
Yeah,
right.
They had to.
They had to
get Anthony Davis.
Right. To make the. Hey, what you laughing about?
I gotta find the article, bro. I don't think
everybody wants Lonzo, dog. That shit's hilarious.
No, it's the proof. In order to make a secure package for Anthony Davis, you had to get rid of some picks. You had to get rid of some players. And the Pelicans wanted Zoe, B.I., Hart, and some picks. That's not no lie. That's actual facts. That if anybody
So
is
what?
a Pelican, so that's what I'm saying. Nobody wanted to get rid of Zoe. They had to do it. What you mean?
Oh, exactly.
Yeah, can you please explain some of this bullshit Lonzo's trash plays?
Yeah, I don't get it, bro.
Explain what? What you want me to explain?
Bro, explain. It's you saying that Zoe's only going to get $8 million. That is absurd.
Yeah, you're gonna have to explain on this.
I'm gonna explain it to you. I'm gonna explain it to y'all. I'm gonna explain it to y'all one more time. You got this 6 point guards coming out for the draft that's going first round. Right? So teams are gonna go after the rookie point guard because you can pay him a rookie salary. You don't have to give Lonzo Ball $20 million. They're gonna take the cheaper option because the point guard position is deep in the league. It's the deepest position in the league.
Okay, but
so nobody's gonna overpay and give Lonzo $20-15 million a year. It's not gonna happen. Especially when his team doesn't even want him back.
Bro, his team don't even know who they are. What you mean?
And you know what's gonna seal his fate even more when the draft comes and they take a point guard. Then you know it's a wrap for him.
Who you talking about?
New Orleans.
But we're glad. We don't want him to be on that team.
You don't want him. Okay.
We don't.
Why wouldn't you want to be on New Orleans? Why not? Why not?
What do you mean, why not? The front office is absurd. Hold up.
Hold on.
I'll tell you why not.
Hold on. Didn't you say it was SDG? Not incorporating him into the offense, that was the issue. So why do you want him out of New Orleans, bro? If y'all actually want Lonzo to succeed, you want him in New Orleans because he's going to be playing with Zion. You don't want him to go why would you want him to leave New Orleans, bro?
Because
that don't even make sense.
Once again,
he already got a chemistry. He already has a chemistry with Zion.
Once again, we said Stan Van Gundy was one of the reasons. The whole entire team.
No, that was the main reason. Everybody. Bro, that was the top reason. Listen, this is exactly what you were saying. He wasn't getting incorporated in the offense. They're playing point Zion. Who do you think's making that? The coach is making that decision, bro. So what you're saying is the coach was the problem. The coach isn't there anymore. So why wouldn't you want him in New Orleans? If we're gonna go by that theory,
right? No, I said
correct?
I don't. No.
Why would you not want him in New Orleans?
Because Stan Van Gundy is not the only reason. He's the top.
What's the other reason? What's the other reason? Can you name another reason?
Well, I'm gonna tell you another reason. The other reason is that their front office is in disarray. David Griffin is lying. Nobody trusts David Griffin's word.
Not in disarray, bro.
Hold up. And the players on the Pelicans besides Brandon Ingram and Zion, and I really would love to throw Brandon Ingram in there, but also the players act like they don't want to pass the ball to Zoe, and they act like Zoe ain't the point guard. So he don't need to be there. There's more than just Stan. Their whole time front offense is in disarray. They don't even trust David Griffin anymore. None of them do.
Come on.
There's a reason. Hold on. There's a reason a veteran
talking crazy, bro.
Listen, man, we don't even need to be arguing no more with him. He ain't listening. But what I want to tell the people,
I'm listening.
Let me throw a huge fact. JJ Redick is a veteran of this league. He's seen the playoffs, he's seen the regular season, he's seen the summer league, and he's seen practice. If you got a guy named JJ Redick who's played them that many years in the league and said, bro, do not trust David Griffin's word, if he can say that, he was once known as the top shooter in the league with high IQ, and he was a well-respected person, a part of the league, and his name is JJ Redick, and you're telling me a vet can say, hey, do not trust David Griffin's word? Why would we want so?
You know David Griffin's body of work, yo?
Well, that's all
We
irrelevant.
do.
Listen,
His
y'all.
only thing he's
Listen, y'all. We about to go live again. I'm about to break down the Sha'Carri Richardson. I got a special guest. We're gonna be going live right this very second. So I need everybody to tune into this live and hit that like button, and most definitely hit that subscribe button. It's Flight Sports TV. We ain't done with the Lonzo content tonight. We working. Everybody go on this next